Hello, my name is Tony Garcia. I am the director of the Advising Career and Transfer Center at South Puget Sound Community College in Olympia, Washington. I've been there for about a year. It's a community college that serves students from all walks of life. We have recent high school graduates. We have high school students that attend while they're doing high school and they do college at the same time. We have returning adults. We have a lot of technical programs, welding, automotive. We have a bakery, culinary program. And then we have students that just are regular college students that are looking to transfer to a four-year university. So the college serves around 4,000 students annually. Working under me, I have 12 different employees. 10 of them are educational planners. So they're pretty much your advisors that talk to almost every single one of the college students, and they have a different caseload that they manage. The other two are part-timers. One of them is the career coach center. I guess they're in charge of the career center. And the other one is my administrative assistant that works the front desk, the phone calls, the emails, and plans out our calendars. So a typical day for me begins with checking in with my staff, all my educational planners, making sure they're ready to serve our students on a daily basis. We have students walking in asking for some help and guidance in finding the right classes, the right careers, just kind of planning out their next 2 years while they're at the college, whether they want to transfer or graduate, get their certificate or degree. So I make sure that planners have everything they need in hand. Typically after that, I probably have a meeting with my higher ups, with the deans, the vice presidents, and I give a report on where we are at as a department, how many students we're serving on a daily basis, what are our plans to any big events that we have coming up during the school year. Any of those things would be happening on a daily basis, but it rotates depending on the day. After that, I'll be bringing in students that the problems are just too big, they can't deal with them. So I have to kind of solve those bigger problems, whether they're missing credits from a class, a professor's not wanting to give them credit for something maybe they failed or they failed to turn in. I have to be that negotiator, that mediator between the faculty and the advisor, and hopefully we can ameliorate that problem with the student and the faculty and come to a consensus. What I find most satisfying about my job is being able to help students find their way and navigate their course in something that may be new to them, like a community college campus, helping them figure out what they want to do in life, having them get into classes that they never even thought about and come back to me and say, that was the best class I ever had. That's the best professor I ever had, because I know the faculty well enough that I can recommend students to take certain classes because I know they'll excel in them and they'll really enjoy them. That's some of the best parts of my career while I'm there. The highlight will have to be graduation, when they come up and thank you because you set them on their way and now they finally completed their journey and they know that it was thanks in part to you that kind of set that path for them. So the most gratifying is that graduation day. The most challenging, I believe, in my job, in my area at least, is having to negotiate those departments and having to collaborate, because everyone's department's important, but having to find a medium place to meet where everyone's satisfied, whatever plans we have set forth for either the students or for the college, and making sure that everyone is at ease or happy with the decision. Minimum requirements for this position that I'm holding right now is a master's degree. You should have a master's degree in education or leadership. Any kind of master's degree that aligns with the educational portion that you're serving is what the minimum usually is. For this role, I know some of the preferences that they would look for is some kind of counseling background, especially when dealing with students, even some career knowledge counseling, also some leadership abilities behind it. So there's different licenses and certifications on leadership. Those always help out as well, because you're going to be leading a big group and also be part of the leadership team on the college, and you'll be making big decisions for that campus. So my education background starts with community college, San Diego Mesa College, where I obtained a transfer degree, and I transferred to San Diego State University, where in 3 years I completed 2 bachelors. I have a bachelor's in Spanish to teach at a high school level, and I also have another bachelor's in Chicana studies. Ultimately, that's what led me into education, helping my community. For this role in particular, I actually had to go to University of Washington and obtain a master's degree in education. And that's how I was able to get the role of director here at the community college. College prepared me for this role because it allowed me to learn how to do appropriate research to fulfill any needs that we see. And this came really in handy now that I'm director as we see enrollment fall for the community college students. I've done research. I've looked at different community colleges in my state, in other states, and actually found what has helped other community colleges propel those numbers up higher. But without that knowledge of how to do research and where to find the accurate information, I don't think I'd be able to do my job as well as I do it now. So some of the core skills, values are empathy. When you're easy to work with and are able to be empathetic to others' needs, whether it's the department needs, personal needs, whatever it may be, people are more willing to work with you and bend a little on what they need. Collaboration. I believe learning how to collaborate and work well with others is one of the biggest ones that you can bring to the table in this role. Listening. Good listening skills are very, very important, especially on the leadership, because they're going to come to you asking for things or have concerns. And it's best if you can listen to them first and then respond. A lot of people tend to listen to respond right away. I prefer to listen to understand, and just learning how to lead. The advice I would give to anyone interested in starting in this field is to really go out and look for some volunteer opportunities, whether it's at a nonprofit, at a local high school, middle school, whatever level you're looking to start. Look for volunteer opportunities, internship opportunities to get the feel of it and know that that's what you really want to do. In this job, it's not the best paying job, but it is the most gratifying because of the change you bring upon. And make sure that's where your heart is at, because if it's not, then you're definitely going to be upset at the end of the day. So really take time to really dig deep and volunteer and really see what it's all about.